Hello, everybody. Oh wow, my chat like 4 different chats popped up all at the same exact time for me. So what's up, everybody? Today, I have my lovely friend Russ here because I feel like it's. I wanted to have someone on with me because I kind of hate streaming by myself now. It's just weird. It's weird, like doing a stream and not having someone directly like to respond with
Yeah.
you. So I really prefer having people on, and I know Russ is one of my go-to people to have on the stream, and I thought we would answer some unique Disney questions. That's what I'm calling them. Unique Disney questions. And the original post that I found is a little weird, so I have to change some of the questions so they're not awkward. So I have to take this off because it is getting really hot here. Oh my goodness. So I have a Jungle Book shirt on.
So Kenzie, just one thing real quick.
Yeah.
Just one thing real quick. Technically, I'm getting a lot of lag.
Yeah.
So I might have to jump out and come back, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah.
All right. Yeah. You're
So
fine
far so good.
You're fine on my end. You look
Okay.
It was a little glitchy earlier, but it's fine now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the sound keeps cutting out and it's harder to hear, but we'll figure it out. So.
All right.
Well, hey everybody.
Let me say hi to some people in the chat. Mike Wheeler said, I'm here. He was not first because most likely he was eating his birthday cake. Happy birthday, Mike Wheeler.
That's a good excuse, Mike.
Yes, I wish I had cake. Tim Pruitt was first. Said, hello, Kenzie, Tracy, and Billy. Yeah, we're doing good. Hi, PM, Blue Nose, Rockin' Robin, Pro Manhattan, sitting outside the dentist's office. Okay. See, I'm not a fan of the dentist.
That sounds fun.
I am not a dentist person.
Yeah.
So, what is up, everyone? Everyone's saying
Pam
hey
said
to
she
each
brought
other.
a fork. Pam said she brought a fork. She wants cake.
Pass the cake, Mikey. Pearl said that he loves the dentist. Her son loves the dentist. That's crazy.
That's good though. That's better than have to fight him for it. So
yeah, I mean I'm surprised. Blame it on Jeff and Angela. They ordered a cake to be delivered to me. That is so nice. Sweet.
So Jeff and Angie, where's my cake?
Yeah, Jeff and cake, please. No, it's fine. That's so awesome that they did that. They're such kind people, and I'm not surprised they did that in one bit because they're so generous and amazing, and we all love you, Mike. So happy birthday. He's gonna say in a few seconds, "You're gonna make me cry." I always make Mike cry when I tell him how much we care about him. So. Hi, Fulton Mraz. Thank you for sharing me out. Noah, what's up? Tim said, move over, Mike. We're all headed to your house.
Yep.
We're all on our way. I hope they didn't let Chris Evans bake it. Oh. Burn!
You guys have to go back and watch the pizza making stream from the other day if you haven't seen it. It's hilarious.
Really gotta do that because I think that's my favorite pizza making we've done. Ears are burning.
Oh, there they are.
We may or may not have been talking about Jeff and Ange. Yeah, I think that's my favorite family Friday pizza night that we've done. That was a really fun time. Mike, quick, eat the cake faster. So yeah, if you didn't catch that when it was live, it was on Does Our Dreams channel, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I'm scared. I don't think so because they came in a box. Okay. All right. I don't. That's good. So we've got some very unique Disney questions that I am going to ask Russ, and we're going to be answering them. No, Jeff did not bake it. That's good. Maybe Maybe Jeff's better at making it than Chris Evans. Who knows?
Could be.
My mom was so confused. She's like, "Why are you calling him Chris Evans?" I was like, "Mom, Captain America."
We've got to explain that a little bit,
Yeah.
He was dressed up as Captain America. So.
That was very funny. Did you see that shirt? Speaking of like Captain America and like Marvel and stuff, did you see that shirt when we were on the stream earlier?
Yeah, the Loki shirt.
The Loki one. I want that now. It's cute. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
So the very first question on this is just, what is your favorite Disney character? And that's a very loaded question because there are a lot of characters that exist in Disney.
But it's probably an easy question for me. My favorite character is Donald Duck.
Really?
And
that's
always
cool.
has been. Yep. Donald Duck's always been my favorite. I mean, I guess growing up it was Mickey, but I think I gravitated towards Donald a little bit more just because of his mischievousness, and he's just the fun, and I was also a big fan of DuckTales as a kid, so yeah. So all right, I'm going to have to switch these headphones out. They're not working, so give me a second.
Sounds good. So while
talk amongst yourselves for a second.
While he gets that fixed, I'll talk about my favorite Disney character. And I bet a lot of you can guess it, but my favorite Disney character is the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. That is literally no shock to anybody who regularly watches the streams because he's literally the only character that I talk about. I have an entire Beauty and the Beast shelf up here. I love the Beast. I also love Belle. Belle is also, she's a really, really good one. But the Beast, I don't know what it is. He's my favorite prince, and Beauty and the Beast is my favorite movie. So yeah. What? No, there's no way.
Never would have guessed.
I never would have guessed that. No way. It's not.
Now I can hear you.
Not like he's the only character like I ever talk about when we talk about stuff. Like on the Shop Disney website, they have some really cool figurines. Like I love this Jim Shore up here with the Beast. And they have some like really cool, like really big sculptures, and like someday I will have them and they will decorate my apartment. My entire apartment is going to be decorated in Jim Shore Beauty and the Beast figurines. Very specifically those Jim Shore figurines.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for random questions here. Okay. Okay, this is one that makes sense. What is your favorite Disney pet? You've got like they've got like Minnie's cat. I forget the cat's name. You've got like, I don't know if you'd consider like some of the
trying to think of his name too. It's some kind of weird Italian name.
Yeah. But there are a lot of pets in Disney.
Is it Gelatino or something like that? Or
something like that.
Something I can't remember. Uh-oh, they're coming to get you.
Figaro.
Yeah. Oh, is that Figaro?
Figaro, yes.
I was thinking that you had. Okay, I was thinking of a different one then. Yes. I know that there's a different one over in Japan that she's got a different cat or a different.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway. But it's not. That's not one. That's not it anyway.
Yeah. Would Pluto be considered a pet?
I'm going to consider him because I think he's probably my favorite.
Yeah. So that's what I was probably going to say too. I think Pluto is just very iconic.
Yeah. I mean, I love all of Pluto's cartoons. I mean, anything, especially the ones with him and Chip and Dale.
Oh, definitely. I absolutely I love those.
Yeah, I mean, they're just always, and again, it's just the nostalgia of it, and just those classic cartoons that I just love. So, and even some of the newer ones, because he's the whole reason we have Runaway Railway. So.
Yeah. So Figaro is also the cat from Pinocchio.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was the one from Pinocchio.
He's from both.
Okay.
He is
I
known
just
as
was thinking,
Minnie's cat and the cat from Pinocchio. So that's a
huh.
cool crossover. Hi, Dad. Hi, Stacy Rogers, Alyssa Stenberg, a bunch of people coming in.
Hey,
We're
everybody.
talking about really random Disney questions that we don't even know the answers to. But yeah, Pluto. I think some of my favorite shorts from like those classic shorts have always been like those Chippendale. Well, my favorite shorts actually are the Chippendale and Mickey and Pluto one. You know, the Christmas one that
Yeah.
they have when
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
chops down the tree. That is my favorite short of all of the classic shorts. Something about the drawing stylistically is just really cute. I really love it, and
Yeah.
I
My
really like those ones.
my favorite one is the one where it's Donald, and actually Donald is the like a farmer or whatever. Has an apple farm,
Mhm.
and Pluto's there on the farm as like the guard dog, and the chipmunks are picking apples, and they keep throwing apples, and their saying
Mhm.
is like apple core, and it's some kind of weird thing,
Yeah.
some Baltimore, who's your friend, and then they throw what apples at him, and
Oh
so
my god.
that's just I just always remember that,
Mhm.
and
Hi,
as a kid
LSU
watching that, so hey Emily,
So I think one of my favorite ones having to do with Pluno. No, Stacy said it. Yeah, Apple
yeah,
Core, Baltimore.
apple core, Baltimore, who's your friend? Me,
Um,
yeah.
so, yeah, Dad was late because he was mowing. Um, One of my favorites having to do with Pluto is it's at Mickey's house and there's a gopher outside, and the
Hmm.
entirety of it is him trying to get this gopher, and at one point they're inside the house in like the fake grass. I don't know, I just love that short for some reason. It's very random ones that I remember.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of those shorts are. Like there was one Chip and Dale one where they've got like the tree, and then Donald Duck has his um train, his model trains, and he has to go through this tree. And I don't even remember the plot of it, but I remember like
Yeah.
that being a thing with the tree and the
Well,
model train.
it usually is that they're getting their whatever tree they're in is getting chopped down or something's happening to their tree,
Yeah.
and then they have to protect their home or whatever. So
Stacy has a very important question. Why does Goofy talk and walk, but Pluto doesn't?
he's a different breed.
He's a different breed of dog. See, I always really,
That's the simple. That's the simple answer,
yeah.
right?
There was one person who's very convinced that Goofy was a horse.
Right, because of his
Yeah.
because of Clarabelle or whatever.
Yeah. Walt Disney loved
Okay.
Figaro so much he wanted him to appear more often, so they put him as Minnie's cat. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's cool. So, w Bill Stefan, hello.
That he's talking about Birds on the Wire, the
Yep.
Pixar short. I love that one
Mhm.
too.
That is a good one. We could do a whole stream just talking about Pixar shorts because those
We could. Oh yeah.
we should totally do that. I love those. Okay. So this question is about is what Disney gadget would you get? And I already
Hmm,
have this answer. It's from
okay.
Big Hero 6, and I want the entirety of Go-Go's suit with
Okay.
the discs and
With the
stuff.
yeah.
That entire like suit, I love it so much,
Hmm.
and that is what gadget I would
It it
have.
it kind of reminds me something from Tron, but
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's
I get it. Yeah,
mhm.
and as someone who grew up in the 80s and 90s with rollerblades,
Mhm.
that reminds me of those.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I love literally everything about Big Hero 6. That is one of
I
my
love it
favorite
too.
movies,
Oh, I do
so,
too. I love.
yeah.
Let's see now. This is a tough one too. I mean, there's quite a bit. Um,
Because I'm
but I
assuming we can also include like Marvel
Well, I was just going to
in that.
ask: are we going to include Marvel, or are we going to,
Yeah,
or
you
not?
should totally
Because
do that.
I mean, obviously, there's tons of gadgets from the characters for that, and I think it would be pretty awesome to have Cap's shield, um, to be able to throw around or use or whatever, um,
Mhm.
or maybe the Time Stone or something. One of the
One
Infinity
of the
Stones.
stones. Yeah. But then
Stuff
you'd
like
get
that.
people after you your whole life.
Right? Exactly. Um, or maybe an Iron Man suit. You know.
Mhm.
um, but I think I'm actually kind of thinking I would want my own Wally.
Oh, yeah.
Would he be considered a gadget
Oh,
or a
totally.
character?
I love him. I remember when
Wally
you
is
could
my favorite of the Pixar characters.
I
So
really love that movie. That movie actually makes
yeah,
me cry a lot.
yeah,
That one makes me
and I
sad.
mean it doesn't get a lot
Mm,
of good hype for it because it is kind of slow and it's
mhm.
quiet,
Yeah.
But I love that movie. I can turn that movie on and just sit and relax to it, because it's just it's a fun
I
movie.
I
So
love the music that they have in it.
yeah,
They have a lot of,
yeah, I love the
uh,
soundtrack.
a lot of good classics. I think they have, like, Hello Dolly playing at one
Yeah,
point,
they
and
do a lot of the show tunes. Yeah.
I love Hello Dolly, so I love it when that shows up. So since Kenzie wants a bell dress, what outfit would Russ want?
I think that was one of the questions, wasn't
I think so, yeah.
it? Which dress would you wear?
Yeah. Well, you could change it to not being a dress. I picked very girly questions, and I just sent them to Russ, and I said, "Here you go. Here are the questions." But I had the plan to change them up, so it made sense.
As I
So if
say,
any
we were
outfit
looking
for
at
a girl,
dresses all morning, so
yeah.
it was.
And there are some really good, Dad asked if I saw his answer about Pluto and Goofy. Pluto is a yellow lab, and Goofy is a black lab, so Goofy is smarter, that is true. We only say that because we have a black lab, so we love black labs. Hi, Todd B. I don't know if I said hey or not. I wouldn't want a Marvel gadget. I'd want a superpower. Captain Marvel's, to be exact.
Yeah.
So any Disney
Okay. So
outfit.
Disney, if I'm going to pick a princess thing, because again, this is my favorite princess, which I also think was one of those questions.
Mhm.
And that would be Mulan,
Mhm.
because then I could wear a guy's outfit.
Yep. Oh, they
So
wanna know how
I'm
your
cheating.
Taco
I'm
Bell
cheating a little bit. It was very good. I just finished it, and now I need a nap.
went. I just woke up from the nap, and then I came here.
Did you?
I
See, I
napped
had to
from,
drive.
like, 3 to 4.
I had to drive a 2-hour round trip to go get it, so it was worth it. So.
Oh my goodness. I would do that, though. I would so, like, commit the time to go get food. I don't like Taco
Yeah,
Bell, but I'm not a Taco Bell person. Hi, Randy and
it's
Kathy.
my favorite.
I have a friend who it's his absolute favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It's probably a good thing that I don't have one close to me. So.
alright, what other question? Hmm. Yeah, some of these questions are very dumb. Like, I will agree that
Here,
some of these questions are not good.
I'll
Um,
pull them up too, so I can look at
oh, which Disney song is your favorite?
them. Whole New World, probably from Aladdin.
Really?
Yeah. That's probably the one that I sing along to the most.
Mhm.
That or and I'm a huge Beauty and the Beast fan as well. So the soundtrack to Beauty and the Beast. Um, I really liked Beast's new song from the live action one.
Evermore. Yep, that is
Um,
such a good song.
that because that is in my range,
Yep.
so like I can belt it.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Get
and
that chest
yeah,
voice out
so
there. See, I've
And I mean,
got.
I'm.
Oh, continue.
Well, I was gonna say I know how to use my diaphragm, and I can belt it. So.
Yep. Yeah, I've got the vocal range of a soprano and an alto,
Yep.
but my belting range is not good. I do not have a very good belting range. It's gotten a lot better, but it's not the best.
Yeah, I can go the distance is a good one too, Pam. I mean, there are so many great songs. I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean,
um,
Alan Menken in general, literally anything Alan Menken has written. That
yeah, and I mean, the Sherman Brothers as well. I mean, any of the music from Mary Poppins. I mean,
Oh yeah.
the other day I had I'm busy doing nothing from from Christopher Robin stuck in my
Mhm.
head. And I just I'm busy doing nothing.
I love literally anything Winnie the Pooh does as well. I've got my Winnie the Pooh up there. My mom and
Yeah.
I, when my mom and I went to go see, um, when we went to go see Christopher Robin, we cried the whole time, like start to finish, nonstop, cried, because Pooh Bear is just the best.
Yep.
He's so precious.
He's my spirit animal. So,
Oh,
in
totally.
fact, I have to show some pictures sometime. I've got pictures of me meeting Winnie the Pooh and Tigger at Magic Kingdom, and I'm about the same size as Pooh because I'm short and fat. And it was funny because Tigger kept comparing us because I'm also wearing a red shirt in
Aww.
it, and so I look just so we matched. So it was an awesome interaction. So
Any interaction with Winnie the Pooh in the parks too.
yeah,
He's just I like to think of Winnie the Pooh as the embodiment of unconditional love.
yeah,
Like he really is. Oh yeah,
he is.
Dad, up, down, touch the
Yep.
ground, puts me in
In
the
the
mood
mood. Yep.
for food. I absolutely love that adorable bear. So
Oh yeah.
my favorite song, Tracy, check your bank account. She was shopping. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Um, my favorite song of all Disney is At Last I See the Light from Tangled. I love Beauty and the Beast, and my favorite song from Beauty and the Beast is Something There because you have
Yep.
both the Beast and Belle singing, and you don't get the Beast singing in a lot of songs. So my number one favorite song though is At Last I See the Light. Mainly because it's one of my favorite songs to sing with one of my best friends because him and I have sung that in the car many, many times together, and it's really fun. And
Hmm.
hey,
Yeah, I
Keystone.
love singing the harmony parts on that song. So yeah.
Like Disney's always crazy with their harmonies, though. They're so good. But yeah, At Last I See the Light from Tangled, and then Something There from Beauty and the Beast
Hmm.
are like my top two songs. Okay, what is another question
Well,
on here?
Stacy asked the question. What's our favorite Winnie the Pooh song or Winnie the Pooh cartoon? And actually, Stacy, that's probably my favorite too. The one where he gets stuck in the hole trying to eat
Hmm.
all of the honey, trying to get the rabbit's food.
Yeah, it's very hard for me to pick because I can't really vividly remember all of his cartoons and stuff. I kind of just they all meld together in my mind since I watched
Yeah,
them when
they kind of do. Yeah.
I have very vivid memories though of actually it was a puppet version. They had like these puppets and it was a Halloween short. I really don't remember where I saw it or what it's called or how to watch it again, but that was one of my favorites. I don't even remember it.
It was probably the one like from the old Disney Channel show. They had a.
Yes.
It was almost like Barney, where they had the full size suits
I think that might have
as the
been it.
characters. That's probably what you're thinking of. And yeah, that
I,
was from the old Disney Channel show.
I everything melds together in my brain regarding Winnie the Pooh and all those movies. Like, I mean, there's the one movie where Tigger finds his the other Tiggers and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. That one's sad though.
Yeah.
Hi, Christine Hickman.
Hello.
So, oh my goodness. Trying to find one that's not weird.
Let's see.
All right, let me alter that one that I read earlier. What's your favorite Disney villain?
Favorite villain. I think I'm going to go back to Mulan, and I think it's what is his name, Shan Yu or whatever his name is, the Mongol guy.
Oh, Stacey asked a question. What? Dad is.
Yeah.
What is?
Mulan is my favorite of the princesses and the favorite of those movies. I'm a huge. I mean, anything Chinese culture, I love.
Yeah.
You know, I teach martial arts and I just have always loved that movie. I would also say though that probably Scar is one of my favorites.
Be Prepared
I'm a huge
itself
lion
as a song.
Yeah, I mean he is. I don't know. He's a villain, but he has a lot of character. You know, he's to where
not bad to be bad, like a lot of them are.
Well, I would
Like,
say yes, he is, but at the same time, his motivation
yes.
his motivation is different,
Yeah,
and
that's what I mean.
so yeah.
I mean, like, you have in Snow White, her whole thing is that she's prettier than her. Like, that's
Right.
her whole motivation.
Right.
Like that kind of
Well,
thing.
and again, some of the villains for those now, like Dr. Facilier, I like him. He's just
Ooh,
bad, you
yeah.
know. And now, I know yours is Hades.
You're frozen for me.
I think we froze
never
there.
mind.
Did we come back?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know yours is Hades, and I can't stand Hades. I just I can't stand him. I mean,
I have my reasoning.
he's annoying to me.
Yeah. I
But
like
again, he is a good villain. I mean,
for a different reason.
he's Hades.
Yeah. I've always really been into Greek mythology,
Yeah.
and the story of Hades and Persephone has always been my absolute favorite myth.
Yeah.
So Hades in general, I'm not a fan of the way that they portray Hades because in actuality, in mythology, Hades was like the only one that wasn't bad. Like
Right. Exactly.
he's loyal to Persephone. He's just vibing in the underworld, and he's not really doing anything to anyone.
Yeah.
While Zeus is over cheating on Hera with every single goddess he can.
Yeah.
So, like, I love Hades because he's Hades, but he's like also I find him kind of funny, especially when like when the flames on his head. Disney won't hire James Woods to do voice work again. No, I don't think they will.
Yeah.
When he gets really angry when the flames turn a different color on his head, I like that stuff. I think he's really cool. I wish they would have done his character a little better. I wish they hadn't really like turned him into this awful person.
Yeah.
But
Well, and I was like, when they used Hades in Once Upon a Time,
yeah,
I was kind of hopeful that they would change his character, and they didn't.
no.
It was he was just as annoying.
I wish he wasn't like I'll always have the opinion that I think Hades could have been done better by Disney. Disney could have done better with him. But if I got the chance to meet Hades in the parks, because that is an option at like the parties and stuff like that, and the after hours parties, like whatever they are, I would do anything to meet him.
Yeah.
Because he's just so cool, and I love his character, like him in general. But
and
yeah,
I'm also I'm a big fan of Captain Hook. I mean, I like the original
yeah.
Captain Hook from Peter Pan. Because he's just over the top, and crazy.
Yeah.
So.
So my top favorite villains are Hades and Scar. Scar, I used to listen to Be Prepared like over and over again. when I was younger. Like that song is just like absolutely one of my favorites. I did not watch the live action Lion King.
Really?
I never watched it. I heard it because I worked in a movie theater,
Yeah.
and it was in movie theater number 1, and that's where I had to stand all of my working there. So I would hear the very loud roars and the songs and
Yeah.
a
And
Weeble
it's just
Way.
it's not the same.
Yeah. And I heard that Be Prepared was not
Yeah.
done justice whatsoever.
Nope.
Hi, Surfer Girl.
Hey, Sherry.
Yeah, I just heard that it was not very good, and I did not
Yeah,
want to
I
subject
mean,
myself to
yeah.
it.
I was gonna say we could go a whole another stream on what
Yeah.
I think about the live action stuff, but yeah.
There's only one live action I've genuinely enjoyed, and it's Beauty and the Beast.
Well, and it's not that I don't like them. It's just there are different opinions about different things. I know it's a marketing thing, so
Yes.
you know.
I mean, you had the renaissance of Disney, which was like obviously like Beauty and the Beast, and basically anything with Alan Menken's music is the
Yeah.
renaissance of Disney. So I feel like right now they're kind of trying to create a new era. I just wish it wasn't
It is, and it's
remaking everything.
yeah, exactly. I'm ready for something original. So yeah.
I mean, Tangled, Frozen, Princess and the Frog, those were some of the last really good original movies we got.
Which, like, I know a lot of people are upset with the new Mulan that's coming, but I am stoked for Mulan when it finally comes out because it's nothing like the cartoon, and that's what everybody's like. Well, it didn't have music, and it didn't have the characters, and it didn't have this and this. Like, well, it's not supposed to. It's a different movie.
I mean, I'm not excited about it because you know how I am with music and stuff like that. I've been in Mulan twice.
Right.
I was kind of looking forward to the music myself.
Well, yeah. I mean, and again, but going with the, I don't want just a copy.
Yes, I understand
the same
that.
movie.
Yeah.
I don't want that. We had that with Aladdin. We had that with Lion King. We had that, somewhat with Beauty and the Beast. And it's just it's like I don't want just a copy because those cartoons are perfect the way they are. And
for me,
we could go all day on it. So
I actually never watched Cinderella.
Yeah.
When it first came out, I did not watch it at all. I was not interested in it because I don't really like Cinderella. She's not an interesting character to me.
Yeah.
I more prefer her original Grimm story.
I was gonna say, what's it?
Well, you can see that actually in Into the Woods, which is a really good show that I've never been in, but I want to be in someday.
I'm trying to think. There was a movie. Was it Ella Ever After or something like that? I can't remember. With Drew Barrymore.
I think I've never seen it.
I don't know. It's an older movie, but it's kind of more true to that story.
Yeah.
So she has a little bit more character development. So yeah.
My thing with like I never saw Mulan. I liked Maleficent. I thought that was really cool take on it. I didn't watch the second one. We talked about that.
I haven't watched it yet either. Yeah.
We talked about that on Saturday.
Haven't watched it yet either.
Beauty and the Beast I thought was absolutely amazing and perfect in every way, in my opinion. They kept it the same enough where it was amazing, but they also changed some stuff where it was also amazing.
Yeah.
I
liked Beauty and the Beast except for Emma Watson.
Yeah, I know a lot of people had very opinions about Emma Watson. I personally liked her.
Yeah.
Everybody has opinions about things.
Like I said, I could go all day on them. So
I 100% respect other people's opinions about the movies that they like. If you hated Beauty and the Beast, cool. Don't make me feel bad for liking it. Like that's how I feel.
That's what I say. I'm not one of those critics that are going to say, well, you should have it's your opinion. If you like the movie, you like the movie. And I went and saw the movies and I was entertained, and that's what they're for.
Yeah.
Because every director is going to be different, and every cast is going to be different. That's just the way it is. So, like I said, I could go all day. So, but yeah.
So Stacy asked what I thought of Aladdin live action.
Yeah.
I think Will Smith's shoulders hurt from carrying the show.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know. I liked the cast
yeah.
in it.
I only person, and this is the only thing that I'm very adamant about that show. Jafar, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. He
He
didn't do it for me either.
he wasn't menacing, and he was like in his
No.
20s.
Well,
Like he didn't.
he was more of a creep than he was
Yeah.
an evil.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
should have been older, and he should have been a little creepier, and he
Hmm.
should have been more menacing. I feel like he looked like he was in his 20s, 30s, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything for me. I thought Will Smith did amazing. Um, I have opinions about the music.
Yeah.
Not all of them are popular opinions. Didn't Robin Williams' shoulders hurt from carrying the cartoon? Well, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty much.
even in Broadway, everyone goes for the genie.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, the genie is he really is the main character. He is the the point of the story
See,
is the genie.
it's called Aladdin,
Well,
but
it
it should
is, but I
be called
mean,
the genie.
well, but it's again, it's based off of an Arabian tale,
Yeah.
about Aladdin who finds the genie in a bottle,
Mm-hmm.
and but the genie is what is the main point of the cartoon story.
Yeah.
It's not
Hi,
about
mom.
Aladdin. So,
Mom is in the chat.
hey, Billy.
Yeah, and it did. And also when Disney started getting more well-known actors for voices.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, I think that whole movie was written for Robin Williams. I mean, that's what it's for, because he
yeah.
could carry it.
And I tell you, when Happily Ever After and even Wishes, anytime like Robin Williams' voice, I get emotional.
Yeah.
Because he was just such an amazing actor. I love like every movie he's ever been in. I love
Yeah.
everything he's done of the movies I've watched because I haven't watched all.
Even Bicentennial Man.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't watched all of the ones that I have watched. They're absolutely amazing. And
Yeah.
I think he's just an absolutely iconic actor.
Yeah.
And I know the world misses him. And so I think Will Smith did him well.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith
He put his own take on it, and
exactly.
I think it was a great movie. So.
And that is what's important, is that he didn't try to copy Robin
Yeah.
Williams. He
Which,
made his own.
To me, they were definitely playing off the Fresh Prince character.
Yes.
And which is fine.
I think Will Smith cared. I think Will Smith was, of course I'll do that.
Because I mean, he has a lot, he's very much like that. So
yeah. I know. I remember I went to go see Aladdin in the drive-in theater with my mom, and we thought Will Smith did amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The only songs I didn't like, and I okay, I don't know if I want to say this on stream. I don't know if I want to deal with the backlash. I didn't like Jasmine's songs.
Yeah.
I didn't like the songs that were put into it for Jasmine. I think it's great that they gave her songs, just not the songs that they gave her.
Yeah.
For me personally, it doesn't feel like the songs that she had, they didn't feel like Disney songs.
Right.
They felt more like pop songs.
Yeah.
That were put into the movie.
They were trying to go for the Bollywood feel.
And I understand that you're entitled to your own opinion, Kenzie, even if it is wrong. Exactly. We respect everybody's opinions here. Yeah, I didn't really like the songs that she had. Does that mean I think she shouldn't have songs? No, I think Jasmine deserves songs, and I think she's awesome. And Jasmine.
Well, they were trying to make her into a stronger character. So,
and I think that's
which they did. So
they did that. I just wish maybe it would have been like a little bit of a different style of the song. For me personally, it just didn't feel. But maybe that's just me. With Alan Menken has like formed my mind into kind of expecting, because like in Beauty and the Beast, Evermore fit so beautifully.
Yeah.
And it was almost as if it had been there the entire time. and you missed it in the original. Like you happened to glance over it. Like,
well, it didn't feel forced
no,
because
not at all.
it fit so well. So yeah.
And How Does a Moment Last Forever? That song, that was really
Well,
um
that brought Maurice more into it, and
and I love that they did that because
which
Maurice
yeah,
is so important to
yeah.
Belle, and I really love that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I Oh, even if that opinion is I don't like poo, if you don't like poo, I'm not going to openly be mad at you.
But you will get blocked from the stream, Mister.
Yeah, but no longer allowed to chat. I'm kidding. You're a mom. I can't do that, at least not right now. I'm not. Oh, my parents are losing it. Oh,
Yeah.
no. You're entitled to your own opinions. So yeah, you could say anything you want in the chat about your opinions about movies, and I will respect that opinion, even if I don't agree with that, because that's how life works, and we should be nice to people. So we got really off track talking about
We
live action.
did. That's okay. Talking about music, so.
Okay. You're left alone in Disney World. What do you do? Just you, by yourself.
I mean, obviously go around and ride rides, but I mean, I think probably just hang out, like walk around and look at all the details that you don't see when there's so many people.
Yeah.
Take a ton of pictures.
Oh, of course.
get lots of B roll.
Oh, totally. Opportunity for B-roll. Oh my God. I sneak into the park before it opens, and I'm just like, B-roll.
I probably would go up. I'd probably go up into the castle suite, check that out.
Yeah.
You know, or well, I think the original question was Disneyland, and my thought was I'd go up and just kind of sit in Walt's apartment for a little bit.
Oh, that was what I was gonna say too. Yeah, going in Walt's apartment.
You know, and just hang out. I mean, that's I love doing that now. You know, anyway. I mean, I've ridden almost all the rides except for the new stuff. You know, Hollywood Studios will be like a brand new park when I finally go back.
Yeah.
But because I haven't been there for Galaxy's Edge, and I haven't ridden Runaway Railway yet because it hadn't got to go yet. But yeah, I mean, just being there and just hanging out, being in the presence, or whatever, you just being in the magic,
Yeah.
And I think it would be weird to be there by myself.
I would
but
love
at the same time, as long as the music's still playing,
yes.
It wouldn't be so creepy.
That's what I was gonna say. I would want to just sit and listen to the music for a while. And because the music that they have playing is so amazing.
Yeah.
And
well, I have the soundtracks and things that I'll just turn on sometimes, and yeah.
Epcot music will always be my favorite area music. I've said that a bajillion times. But I would kind of, you know what I would do? I would sit right in the middle of Main Street and just sit there.
Yeah.
That would.
I'd probably go up by the partner statue and kind of hang out right there. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Tina.
What's up, Tina? She's making dinner.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to just like walk and not be rushed.
Right. Just walk around, take your time.
Getting to look at everything, getting to go into places you don't normally get to go, and
yeah,
you just do anything you want, and I think that would be fun.
And I may actually do my own video on this or my own stream on this, but I take mostly solo trips, and so when I go, I don't necessarily rush to the things that I want to do. I mean, I plan my day out, but I'm very sporadic as far as what happens and what I'm going to do. Again, because I'm by myself, I can jump into the single rider lines and things and get through pretty quick and get a lot done in a day. So I've now that I've been multiple times, that's what I just love to do, and especially at Magic Kingdom. I think I've said this before on the stream, but I'll walk in and I don't even go towards the castle. I go and I'll take the right side tunnel. I turn left there at the stroller park or the stroller rentals, and I go straight up the stairs to the railroad station.
Yep.
And I just like stand there for half an hour, watching people come in, looking down at the street at the castle, seeing, especially like if it's Christmas time or whatever, the decorations are up, and and just taking it in and feeling home, and just take my time, and then I'll just meander my way down. I'll
Mhm.
usually go into the Emporium and I'll walk my way through and just relax, and
Yeah.
just take it in. I'm on vacation, it's real now. I'm here,
Hi,
and
Donna.
so hey Donna, and just enjoy it. So that's probably the same thing I would do if I was there by myself. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one of my favorite things to do when we go there is we like to go through the Emporium. I have a video of Dad and I walking through the Emporium. It was like super early in the morning and there was like nobody in there.
Mhm.
And that is a very rare sight, an
Right.
empty
Right.
Emporium.
That's the best time to go is in the morning because everybody's rushing to get to
And then
places.
you kind of just meander behind
And
everybody
yeah,
and you're like, I'm just gonna chill.
yeah. Well, and I enjoy again if the next question would be is if I'm there by myself, obviously there has to be a few cast members there, you
Yeah.
know. And so that's what I'll do on my solo trips is I'll take time and I'll just talk to cast members
Oh, I love
because
that. Yeah.
because there's nobody else for me to talk to. And so I'll get to know cast members or one of the things that I enjoy doing is I make little like keychains or
Mhm.
little something, a little pin or something that I can give to cast members
That's
as
nice.
a and it in fact I've got the last ones I made are in the shape of a hot dog, just made out of acrylic with I use it with my laser machine that I had at work, and I just put on it hot dog you're awesome with a little Mickey head on it. And I was
That's
handing those out to cast members who went above and beyond,
mhm.
or not necessarily for me, but that I saw, who were being excellent cast members, and the smiles that that I got from them
Yeah.
are priceless, and those are memories that I'll never forget.
Yeah, we
Um,
could do a whole stream, and we've said
oh
this a million
yeah,
times in this. I could do a whole stream just talking about cast members.
oh yeah,
Because, I mean, I've actually thought about what my dream, job in Disney would be, and I do like to say that I would wanna be in the Beauty and the Beast stage show, but Nemo the musical,
yeah,
I would do anything to even be an ensemble character in Nemo the musical. That
yeah,
show is absolutely amazing,
oh
and,
yeah,
I mean, I love sitting super close to the stage.
hmm,
And I love being able to just see like, I normally try to look at their faces rather than the puppets, but
right,
they're emulating the same exact emotion as the puppets, and that's what I think is so amazing is that they're doing literally 2 different things at the same exact time, and they're just so talented, and I would do anything to just be a part of that show.
hmm,
Um, but cast members, I love there was a situation where I was at a restaurant by myself and I wasn't happy and I didn't like being there and by myself. It was very awkward for me the first time I'd ever been in a restaurant. Um, I went to Cape May. I went by myself. I didn't like it. So I had a little conversation with my waitress and she helped me figure out how to pay because I'm not good at that stuff. Like I don't know how to I'm really bad at paying and, like, how knowing what to do in that
yeah.
situation, how to pay for my meal and
You don't have the experience yet, so
yeah, so she helped me out with that, so I went on Twitter and I did a cast compliment for her
yeah,
because she went above and beyond to help me. She could have been just like, "Just figure that out on your own, kid,"
yeah,
but
yeah.
she didn't, and that was very kind of her.
Or yeah, you're supposed to give 40%, and
Hi, Mike, 88NYC.
so I wanted to comment something uh,
Yeah.
Tim put on about just riding the train around. Tim, that is one of my favorite things to do too. I could ride that thing around like and be. I'm so bummed that it's now again. I'm excited. So
You cut out for a second, so I don't know if I heard it.
yeah, I know. I saw that. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how to spend
But no,
money.
Tim, I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you completely.
Mom, she tines and dashes normally. Whatever. I do not. Mm-mm. But
But no, I enjoy. I mean, if you can give back some of that magic, I mean, is it okay to tell a story real quick?
oh, of course.
Okay, so I was there on a trip. I guess it was maybe 2 3 years ago, with a lot of my family, and there were 16 of us
Mhm.
all together, which was insane, and half of them were little kids. So it was very very daunting to get through anything, because everybody's like, well, I want to go do this, and I want to go do this, and I want
That's why I would
and
never go with, like, my family.
well, and see, I was tasked with planning the trip because I
Oh,
was the most experienced. Well, then we get there and nobody wants to do it. It's like, well, then why did you have me,
why
plan
did
this
you
trip?
have me do this?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, we still, it was still fine, and we got through it, and it was tense for a little while, but so my story as far as for a cast member, so we were on Main Street, and actually we were back by the Beauty and the Beast Tales with Belle, and half of the kids wanted to go do that, and then other people wanted to go like ride Space Mountain. Other people wanted to go do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Well, we didn't have time to do both coasters, so the decision was made that they would take the little kids to Bell, and then the rest of us would go ride Space Mountain. So again, after much crying and complaining, we did it, and everybody was fine. Everybody was had a good time. And again, the other problem was that nobody wanted to split up. Everybody had to stay
Mhm.
together. And keeping a group of 16 people together to be able to do something, you're going to wait forever. So we go and do that, and well, then we're getting ready to leave. And again, the kids are upset because we're getting ready to leave. We had a dinner reservation somewhere outside of the Magic Kingdom, and so we were going to leave, and we weren't coming back until another day. Well, I guess a cast member overheard part of our conversation,
Mhm.
and uh, she came out, and she was working there at the ice cream
Mhm.
shop. She comes out and stops me and my cousin and asks, well, I kind of overheard that you guys were leaving, and did you get to did you have a good day? First off,
Mhm.
and we told them, yeah, and I said, now, some of the kids, they really wanted to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train because they've never done it. So she says, well, give me just a second and don't go anywhere. So okay. Um, so uh, she went inside and then came back, and she brought out her golden ticket book and wrote us a fast pass for all of us
Wow.
to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which for 16 people to
Yeah.
get in the fast pass line,
That's
you
crazy.
know, was a little nuts. Of course, now we did go back when we finally we went on back because we could get right in, and so we decided, and they did split us up to ride,
Yeah.
which was totally fine.
Yeah.
But that right there, was just like, well, all because one little thing that somebody overheard. So
Mhm.
they went above and beyond. So then another day I went back, and I was by myself because I kind of had a little bit of enough, and and I just wanted to take the day, take a day. And so I went back and I went looking for her, and it turns out she was like the manager of like the
Oh.
entire right side of Main Street, so like all of those shops. And so I went and I had a conversation with her. I just stood there and talked to her, and I told her how appreciative I was, and and how much she helped me. And and I told her that hey, is there anything that I asked her? Is there anything I can do for you? So I said, oh, no, 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 it's just that's our job. That's part of the magic. I said, well, here, how about this? I said, obviously I'm going to go to guest services and tell them,
Yes.
thank you. But I would also like to ask, is there any way that I can help you to do that for another guest? Because I just, love that.
Mhm.
So she and I stood there for a little while, and it was just right after the park had opened, so there wasn't, it wasn't overly crowded just yet. But again, we were just standing there watching people, and found a family who had never been there. I think they were Asian
Mhm.
and didn't really speak very good English, but
Yeah.
they but good enough, and it was a mom and dad and two little girls, and they were just all excited that the girls were dressed up in their princess dresses and all that, and then she just let me kind of pull them aside and we talked to them a little bit, and and then they gave them a fast pass, so it's just fun, that magic you just share in that,
Of course.
and
That's
and
an amazing
so
story. I love that.
yeah, so I've got other ones, but yeah, I'll save them for later.
Mike said, Mike AANYC said, "What I've noticed about CMs, they're so good with people for special needs."
Yeah,
That is very true.
yeah,
I've witnessed a lot of situations where there are children with special needs, and cast members, they're like, they legit are magical because they
yeah,
somehow always know what to do.
yeah.
They put up with a
It,
lot. Like,
well, Disney is. I've always agreed that Disney is probably the best customer service company
yes.
in the world.
Hmm.
And they put up with a lot. As someone speak, I've worked in customer service for over 20 years now, and with various different companies, and all of them have different take on how to deal with their customers and how to deal with the people. But Disney is their first priority is their guest,
Yep.
and they will do anything and everything for guest recovery. First off, make sure that you're making your guests happy, and then they go above and beyond, and that's what makes people want to come back, and why when they reopen they're going to have to turn people away, I'm afraid, because of there's just going to be so many people that want to be there, and that's why it's so crowded. That's why it is the way it is. It's because they are the best.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I love talking about Disney in general because one of my favorite things is talking about cast members, like we were just talking about. Uh, yeah, I love talking to cast members because they have so much that they can talk about. They have so much to say and so much to bring to a conversation as well. If you catch a cast member um, who's not really busy at the moment, yeah, Kip. We had a waiter. I think we've talked about Kip before, but we had a waiter at we were at Crystal Palace and I was dressed as Tinkerbell and the waiter was really nice, really funny. Kept calling me Peter Pan and I was getting aggravated. I was like, I'm not stop saying that. And he was a really amazing cast member and
hmm
we found out he doesn't work there anymore, but he was a really amazing waiter. He made it fun. We actually got a picture with him.
yeah,
Um, but it's really cast members go above and beyond for everything. He was the best waiter ever.
yeah.
Um, so we're just about coming up on our hour. Uh, what do you got coming up?
um let's see, Saturday I think we're going to do a, game stream, and I'm going to get a couple of guests together, and we're going to play with that. We still need to figure out some
Yeah.
technical side of that, but we'll do that. And uh, and then working on a video for Saturday evening as well. For that's kind of the my favorite things about Disney Springs, and talking a little bit about Disney Springs, especially since they're going to be reopening here soon. And so yeah, just basically
Nice.
hanging out and having fun. So
Yeah, we love hanging out.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite things that we've been doing, especially with being stuck inside, is I've become a lot closer to a bunch of people in this community. Like,
hmm
oh, like it's really awesome, and I love um, talking with people, especially about Disney. Disney's my happy place, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
happy that I've found other people who also love Disney as much as I do. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We had a fun time talking about weird Disney questions. Um, Yes.
and it evolved into more things that were
Yeah, we talked
good
about live
conversations. So,
action and cast
yeah,
members and stuff like that. Like that's what happens. We get on tangents. So,
yeah.
uh, thank you guys so much for being here. Like I just said, I'll see you later this week. Yeah. So I'll just say bye. So I'm so bad
Bye,
at ending
guys.
streams. Bye, guys.
See you guys.